You might already know about the free Tado Assistant that I showed on my channel, but now we go a step further, then you can host it for multiple accounts, so you can use it also for your friends and family and host it on your server if they have no server at all and no technical experience. How does it work? I show you. Hello and welcome back to another episode of how to self-host Tado Auto-Assist for free. Or also maybe now Tado Assistant, or however you want to call it. So I'm showing you right now the my blog entry that you might already know, because I want to tell you that this is still working. So my image is also maintained. I'm caring about it because I'm also using it, and everything that's written down here is still working. And so no matter to switch right now, but there are some features containing in the new type that in the new Docker image that I'm showing you right now that I don't include. So just to let you know, everything here is still working, but I'm going to show you something new right now. So here we are on the GitHub page of Silvio Strohe, who wrote me a message and told me, hey, I also got a Tado Assistant. I created also a repo and yeah, made something cool. And I had a look on it. And I told him, okay, that's very nice. I also want to do a video about it, and he was okay with it. And so here we are. Key features that we can see here that I do not have is the multi-account support. That means you have one Tado Assistant instance on Docker, so one container, and you can have multiple accounts managed in there or in it. And that's very, very nice, because if you want to do it for me, with my image, you would have multiple ones, which is kind of overload, needs more RAM, whatever, not really nice. And also new here is the customizable open window duration. You can also set it in the Tado app, but you might know it's also nice to set it here in the as Docker variable, which overrides it, and you have it in a central place and don't need to go in the Tado app normally, but only if you have some kind of time plan or something like this. So how do we install it? We got the prerequisites here. If you want to install it on your Linux system, like just as a shell script, you want to make it executable and have it as a script and maybe then as a service on Linux. But I would still say use it as Docker, because it makes more sense. It's easier because you can just pull the image and don't have to care about specific problems, maybe in your environment, on your server, whatever. Containerized, it's just better. And we can see here there are differences in the configuration that you might know before. We got the num accounts variable here, where you have to say how many accounts you want to manage in this instance. For example, here we got 2. It's important that you write Tado username _1, because that means the first account. Even if you only have num accounts like 1, you need to write this _1 for username, password, and all the environment variables that are according to this account. So your username is normally, like before, just your email address. Your password is your password. And all of these other ones you don't really need. They are not required, but you can use them. So they are explained here. Like we can see, N stands for the number. It's important. The checking interval has a default value of 15, which I would also leave to 15, because it's enough. If you go out, have geofencing on, I mean 15 seconds, every 50 seconds is checked of if you are at home or not. It's enough. It's way enough. And otherwise you might get banned off the Tado API or something. You never know. So yeah, it's okay. We got also the chance to enable log. That is also something I didn't have really, and can tell where the log file should go in the container right now. And also have the max open window duration, which I was telling you about. So if you leave it empty, like it says here, then it will be used the default that you have set in the Tado app. If you have never seen it, I guess it's saying 15 minutes. So if it's recognized that there is an open window, then 15 minutes the thermostat is deactivated. So yeah, and also we see here the usage for Mac or Linux or something. And one another important point is you might know you can self-host it, which I would prefer on your Raspberry Pi, your server, your old laptop, whatever. But there are also some cool new free tier cloud services that I didn't even know about. So AWS, Google Cloud Platform, Microsoft Azure, and also the Oracle one that I've shown you before is still working. I don't have tested these ones, but I guess when they are listed here from this guy, they will work, and that's awesome because you have multiple choice to do it. And yeah, that's very cool stuff. And that's all about the new one. But I can show you this how to set up it right now in yeah, my Unraid server. So if we see these, now we see the Unraid, now we see the container creation here in Unraid for my server. So basically we say, okay, here's our repository, whatever. And here's it, we have num accounts is 1, my username, my password. It's not required also if it's saying it here right now, because in the beginning I thought it and I set it to this, but it makes no sense. It is not required, so don't worry about that. Normally you would only need num accounts, Tado username and Tado password. That would be enough if you have just one account. If we had 2 accounts, you would have this twice. And that's basically it. One important thing that might be considered is that you need to write the time zone to get the correct logs. Because I'm in Europe, Berlin right now, because I'm in Germany, that's my time zone, and I want the logs according to my time right now. So 1651. And I can show you the logs right now in Portainer. If we go to Portainer, and it's not updating. Give me a second. Okay. Yeah, it's maybe a bit buggy. Don't worry. Now we are live. And it's 1651, and you can see every 15 seconds it is checked. So we are fine. The home is in home mode. The devices are at home. I'm at home, of course. Hello. Everything works. And yeah, that's very nice. There's just one feature that I have implemented lately because so many people asked for it. Because some people just wanted to have rather geofencing or open window detection. So I created an option to have it for my for my Docker Compose right now. So it has nothing to do with the other one that I've shown you recently. So for this one, you have to check the other video, the older one, and can say if you only want geofencing or open window detection. By default, both are true. And if you want this feature also from the other guy in the other repo, you might create an issue, ask for a feature request, and he might do it, or just use mine or whatever. Do what you want to, free country, free land, whatever. And I hope you enjoyed this video, but I'm showing you right now one thing again, because I want to show you how to set it in the Tado app. And that's the reason why we switch to the Tado app right now. So here in the Tado app, sorry, it's in German, we can see something like geofencing. You can see still see where I'm going to, because you got the icons there. So this one here, of course you need to enable it, because the app needs to know where your location is. Otherwise, how should geofencing work? Of course, it could not work without it. So you need to enable it, to put the toggle to on. And the other thing, the only thing that just needed for this is the open window detection. So like I said, we are in the window detection, and you need to have your rooms activated that you want to use with it. I don't have the living room and bedroom activated because I got the custom solution there with sensors attached to the windows. So these are deactivated. Don't worry about it. You can just activate everything, and they will consider it if the temperature drops and the open window is detected. And that's basically it, because you don't need the Tado Auto-Assist. It says inactive, but you don't care. You have your own one. It is self-hosted. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, write down below in the comments, or write on my blog entry in the comments, whatever you want to do. And I see you in the next video. Bye bye.